Pain doesn't knock politely. It enters violently. It strips away innocence. It rewires the brain. It changes the way you see the world. The human mind is designed to survive. Not to be good. Not to be kind. To survive. And when someone is hurt deeply enough, for long enough, the brain starts adapting. It begins to make dark choices because it believes darkness is safer than light. A kind child, beaten every day, does not grow up thinking the world is kind. They grow up thinking the world is war. A loyal person, betrayed over and over, does not grow up trusting. They grow up learning to strike first. An honest person, punished for telling the truth, eventually learns to lie without blinking. Not because they wanted to be bad, but because their mind rewrote the rules of survival. Pain doesn't just hurt you. It teaches you. And sometimes, the lesson is this. To survive here, you must become dangerous. This part is science, not philosophy. Trauma physically reshapes your brain. The part of your mind responsible for compassion, logic, and empathy starts shrinking. The part responsible for fear, aggression, and defense starts growing stronger. This is why people who suffer long-term pain often become numb, lose empathy, struggle to feel guilt, become angry, cold, distant, stop caring about consequences, stop caring about people from the outside. They look evil. On the inside, they are exhausted. They are overstimulated, emotionally flooded, and mentally burned out. It is not that they don't feel. It's that feeling has become unbearable. So the brain does the only thing it knows how to do. It shuts down the heart and turns up the armor. And when the armor gets thick enough, nobody can see the person inside anymore. All they see is the monster. Most people think trauma is screaming, beating, blood, violence. But some of the worst damage is done in silence. Neglect, being unseen, unheard, unwanted. You can injure a body with violence, but you destroy a soul with neglect. A child ignored learns, my feelings don't matter. A teenager mocked learns, I am not safe being myself. An adult abandoned learns, love is temporary. Over time, these beliefs harden into personality. They stop asking for help. They stop expecting love. They stop believing in kindness. And eventually, when the world looks cold enough, they become cold too. Because why should they be warm in a freezing world? Why should they be soft in a world that only respects hard? This is where good people begin to turn dangerous. Not because they wanted power, but because weakness hurt too much. You don't wake up one day wanting revenge. Revenge is grown like a seed in dark soil. First there is pain, then silence, then bitterness, then imagination, then obsession, and finally action. People don't do evil things because they love chaos. They do them because in their mind it feels like justice. When someone is deeply wronged and never heard, never validated, never protected, they don't stop wanting justice. They simply stop believing the world will give it to them. So they take it. And this is the most dangerous place of all, when a person believes their cruelty is righteousness. At that point, they don't feel evil. They feel right. And that mindset has started wars, crimes, destruction, and dark legacies across all of history. Here's the brutal truth nobody tells you. Good people have the darkest potential. Because when they finally break, they are capable of things the naturally cruel could never imagine. Why? Because they know hope. They once believed in kindness. They once loved deeply. So when that's taken away, the contrast is extreme. A person raised in darkness doesn't notice the dark. But a person raised in light, when thrown into darkness, becomes furious at the night. They don't just become bad. They become relentless. And if something can break a beautiful heart, it better be ready for the monster it creates. Every time someone asked for help and was ignored. Every time someone was bullied and nobody stepped in. Every time abuse was looked away from. Every time mental health was mocked. Every time trauma was minimized. That's not that serious. Man up. Other people have it worse. Stop being dramatic. That is where society signs its name on the creation of its own monsters. People don't break in one moment. They break slowly in front of everyone. And everybody looks away. Until it's too late. Then they say, how did this happen? But deep down, they know. The last stage of turning evil is not anger. It is emptiness. No guilt. No love. No fear. No warmth. Just void. That's the point where someone can destroy and sleep peacefully. Not because they're strong, but because part of them already died a long time ago. It was never buried. never mourned, never healed. So they kept living as a body without a soul. And when the soul is gone, anything becomes possible. Let that settle for a moment. Feel the weight of it. Now ask yourself something honestly. How close have you been to becoming the person you hate? How many times have you felt the darkness knocking? How many times have you imagined giving up on mercy? How many times has pain tried to rewrite you? And here's the truth most people will never admit. Everyone has a monster inside. Everyone. The question is not whether it exists. The question is, who is in control? Pain creates monsters, but it also creates warriors. The same fire that burns a forest can forge steel. The same darkness that destroys one man can awaken another. Here is where the path splits. One road says, the world made me this way. The other says, the world tried to destroy me and failed. One path creates villains. The other creates legends. Being hurt gives you a choice most people will never understand. You can become a reflection of your trauma, or the proof that trauma can be overcome. You can repeat the cycle, or end it. You can become the monster, or the monster slayer. That decision is not made in one day. It is made every single morning when you choose who you will be. Your pain was not given to make you cruel. It was given to make you aware. Your suffering was not meant to darken you. It was meant to strengthen you. Your past did not come to ruin you. It came to reveal who you really are. Listen carefully. Yes, pain can create monsters. Yes, darkness can twist a good soul into something unrecognizable. But you are still here. And that means the story isn't over. The world may have tried to break you. People may have betrayed you. Life may have dragged your name through hell. But the fact that you're still breathing means there is still power inside you. Use the pain. Transform the anger. Master the darkness instead of letting it master you. Do not let your suffering turn you into what hurt you. Let it turn you into something unstoppable. A mind that has seen darkness and still chooses light is the most powerful force on this planet. And today, right now, in this moment, you choose what you become: victim or survivor, broken or unstoppable, monster or legend. The pain created fire. Now decide what that fire will build.